9. At forward, number 33, Thomas Sorber. 6'5" guard, number 5, Stefan Castle. 7'4", in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. 6'5", at point guard, number 2, Dylan Parker. 6'7", starting at forward, number 10, number 10. Your San Antonio Spurs head coach is Nick Johnson. Another round of applause for your San Antonio Spurs.
And here's Memphis' starting group. They've got Powell, and it's Bennett in at the 1. And for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama, Harper out there with Castle, and it's Sorber in at the 4 spot. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineup, what are you looking for, Fred?
You know, I think balance is probably number 1. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, it's just vulnerable.
Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show
Haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there, fighting through the defense.
Man, first personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Number 10, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of play, a minute in. On the wing man, launches the 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by man. Shot clock at 5. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by man. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. On the wing man, jacks up a 3, gets the 3 ball to go. Man's got 8.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fires the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks.
Here's Prodigy. No good again that time.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
To the inside, Posey. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's see those moves. Keep it going.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Let's hear it for you.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
Your Spurs, number 3, Trey Jones.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Sorber. Jones sets a screen. There's the triple. San Antonio again can't hit. Memphis leading by 11. Now here's Powell. Some nice ball movement by Memphis.
2 minutes.
Here's Mann. He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Man, the pass to Rodman. 1:11 left in the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
On the court for the Grizzlies. They got Gigi Jackson. And it's Black in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Player standing out of bounds.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading by 7. All alone. And that one's good. Man. Man's got 15 points.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
To the right side. Pass to the Prodigy. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. he must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against Skyler, he ended up with 41 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to man, fires the three with the putback. Longley with the rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Castle outside. And here's Wembanyama. And here we have the top free throw shooters in the league right now. Second is Ja Morant.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line. Sinks his free throws with ease.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Rodman. Still no points. And that one's good, man.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized.
Found much success with his offense today.
Knocks down the long J.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
The Prodigy. Nice spin on the left rim and in. The Prodigy's got 7 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
To the paint. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Grizzlies lead by 12. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's man. And it falls all over the rim and in. Here's Jenkins. San Antonio moving the ball around.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Bennett. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
That'll do it for the first half. Memphis ahead, up by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Grizzlies.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Memphis with it. At one point, they led by 16. Castle is out there with Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's the Prodigy in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Posey shot is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Spurs trail by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Bennett. Now here's Mann from the arc. Nails it from 3. Mann's got 29.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's the Prodigy. Drains the triple. The Prodigy's got 14 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside man from deep. Sinks it from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Memphis pretty far behind right now. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The Prodigy can't hit.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Let's go with a three. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
Yeah, with the incredible reach of Wembanyama, how do you keep him off the glass?
Pass to Bennett. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Bennett's got his second bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds per game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And San Antonio making a change. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. 17-point game. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Ja Morant is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Nunley in at the power forward position. 3 on the clock. Here's the Prodigy. 3-pointer, no good. Memphis leading by 17. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Nunley. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Jenkins. Here's the Prodigy. They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Van. Good, and the setup by Morant.